Let me go and get, because you're going to share your browser tab windows. No, I don't want to do that. You need to turn that down. I just said I'm going live. Oh, I am on live right now. Uh, okay, so chime in and let me know that you can hear me because I don't know if everything is audible. So let me know if you can hear me, and I'll put that. Let me know if you can hear me talking in here. Hold on. Hey, let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, that may be cool right there. Okay, so chime in, neighbor. Let me know if you can hear my microphone. Okay, so that's the first thing I'll do. Can you hear? Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Okay. So that's the first thing. So how is everybody doing this evening? Okay, we're in another session of Amina Blogs. This is actually my first time going live in the evening time. So yes, we can sit and chill. We can have supper together. Okay. I need some better lighting. It needs some better lighting in here. Um, I'm not gonna have this mistake next time. I really need to know if, again, if you can hear me. It looks like this is green, so it looks like that will be okay. Let me plug in my little light here. Tonight we are talking about a pretty cool subject, and that is 8 reasons why you cannot find a man. That's important in this day and time, right? 8 reasons why you cannot find a man. My daughter, she's 10 years old. She said, bruh, you know, that those are issues that we talk about in this day and time. And I'm realizing that in order to grow, that it's good to talk about controversial issues sometimes. That's my daughter. Yeah, she is 12. Say
I'm
hi.
12, you guys.
Okay, but before I begin, like I said, I'm going to need. I probably am going to need better lighting. KK, do you see one of my lamps?
No.
Let me see. Is that better? That may be just what I need. And I do have a lamp. Like I said, I'm not gonna do this next time. So hold on, stay tuned, stay there. Uh-oh.
Yes, you
Ooh, because I need uh-oh, they don't plug. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so now I have found a lamp that is all that we needed. And okay, now I got my lamp because I know that lighting is very important. You being able to hear is very important. Okay, so let's just get on to the matter at hand. So the matter at hand once again is, and I said it before, 8 reasons why. That's too bright. Oh, that's too bright, y'all. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I may not need that at all because that's too bright. That's showing all my little pimples and blemishes and everything.
That's better.
Yeah, that may be a little bit better. Okay. All right. Okay, it's gonna get better, y'all. Again, this is my very first time coming in to you this evening. So we're talking about this is a current event, and it is definitely news that you can use. So 8 reasons why you can't find a man. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. Okay. Number one, you're not looking for one. Why don't I go down the 8 reasons first and then we'll talk about it. So number one is you're not looking for one. We're talking about 8 reasons you can't find a man. Number two, you don't want one. Number three, you are not ready for one. Number four, they're taken. Number five, they're dead. Number six, they're in jail. Number seven, they're gay. Number eight, you're out of luck. Number nine, your standards are too high. And number 10, you're looking for someone to fit that perfect description. Okay. Yes, I'm so glad that my daughter has joined in this evening. I appreciate your support. I love you so much. And I always listen to an older person's wisdom. I always say I have years of knowledge that surpass. I'm almost four times, almost four times your age. So, hey, when they say mom knows best, it's because we do. Okay. So, 8 reasons why you can't find a man. Number one, you're not looking for one. You may be looking for an opportunity to climb the ladder at your job. You may be looking for a new wardrobe. You may be looking for your keys, but you may not be looking for a man. I know many times it's controversial and they say that the man should be looking for the woman, but it's okay for you to have a goal in mind. It's okay for you to have a goal in mind, and that goal to be go give me a pen, baby, and that goal to be a relationship with a significant other. I think about the scripture where it talked about Naomi and her 2 daughters. And the 2 daughters, she told them, she said, go now and seek comfort in the house of your husband. So it is okay. You know, the scripture says, seek and we shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. So anyone who asks, receive, and he who seeketh, findeth. So it is nothing wrong with seeking comfort in the house of your husband. Okay. So that's number one. So if we're not actively looking and searching and making ourselves available, then sometimes these opportunities they surely will evade us. Okay. So number two, let's move right on to number two. 8 reasons you cannot find a man. Number two, you don't want one. Okay. Okay. When we think about when it comes to relationships and dating, responsibilities, and all the things that go into relationships, do you really want a man? Do you want someone to have to uh, be responsible to, someone to have to tell all your business? You know, maybe you want to be independent, maybe you want to be by yourself, maybe you just don't want this type of load on you. So that could contribute to not finding a man if you simply don't want one. Okay. Now let's move on to number three. You are not ready for one. So when we talk about being ready for relationships, we talk about domestic qualifications, okay? And this is a hot topic nowadays. Can the woman cook? Can the woman clean? You know, can the woman take care of children? So another reason why you may not be able to find a man is because you are not ready for one. And the confidence level, it really can show up in that you are not presenting yourself as available for a relationship. Okay. Number four is they're taken. Now, this is a good one because when we think about our age group, anyone that is in their 40s, many times the opportunity evades people to end up in relationships by the time that they're 40. Okay. You let me know if you agree or disagree. But the truth is, it's a time in our relationships when we're ready for dating, when we're ready for relationships, when we're in the flower of our age. And there comes a time when those things, those opportunities evade us because we're getting older. Okay. Blubber is showing up where where it should not be, and we're not as beautiful as we once were. So these are just some of the facts of life. Okay, speaking about 8 reasons why you can't find a man. Okay. Number five, they're dead. They may just be dead. In your age group, if you're 60 and you are seeking to find comfort in the house of your husband, he may be deceased. Okay. In the Black community, there is violence that goes on. They could have been involved in a gang, and they could have been involved in a drive-by shooting. Ricky, why ain't nobody in my chat room?
She's probably speaking of me.
No, honey, you are alive and well. Okay. Then number six, they may be in jail. Again, with our community, they could be in jail. We're talking about 8 reasons why you can't find a man. They may be in jail. There is a such thing called modern day slavery, and if they can't enslave a person, then they can put them in jail and they can receive the same result. Did you all know that? Just check out some of those amendments. When they place a person in jail, they are as good as a slave. It is called free labor. So that may be another reason why you can't find a man. Okay. Number seven is they're gay. Another reason why you may can't find a man, they may not be looking for a woman. You're beautiful, you're talented, you have everything that a man could dream of. You have the curves in the right place, your smile is right, your temperament is right, your attitude is right. But but he may just be interested in men and not in women. So, and this is 2024. You find this scenario play out a lot, that some men are just interested in men and not in women, unfortunately. Okay. Number 8, you just may be a little bit out of luck. You may have not crossed the right paths with the right people at the right time. Okay. And so as a result, um, your time is just not yet. So you just have to sometimes be patient.
Let me say something.
You may need to be patient, or
your time might be just up.
your time could be up. Tell tell us tell us, Ricky, what you mean by that. What do you mean?
Nobody don't want her. You go out.
Oh, he said you may can't find a man because you could be worn out. They talk about low mileage and things like that. I don't know all the ins and outs, but that was from a man's perspective. Okay. So let's move on to number 9. 8 reasons you cannot find a man. Okay. Number 9 is your standards may be too high. Sometimes when I am When I met the man of my dreams, he was not the educated person that I imagined. He was not everything that I imagined, but I was grateful for. Oh no. I really do hope that, can you all hear me? Okay, but I think this was off. So let me see if it was heard. Oh no. So and it's letting me know that there is a microphone. This out. Okay, and so now I think you can hear me with a regular microphone, but I have a feeling that you couldn't even hear me. I'm so sorry about that. That's just terrible. So, um, let's just go back through it, okay? So what we were actually talking about is we were on number 9, that your standards are too high, okay? So if your standards are too high, that means you are meeting a person and you have them concentrated at a certain level and they are not meeting that standard. But the reason they're not meeting that standard is because your expectation is too high of them. And then number 10 is you're looking for someone to fit that description. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to close out the stream and I'm going to have to return because I have a feeling that none of what I was talking about was actually recording. Okay. And so I may have to even mention to just fast forward to the 17th minute and you can hear these again. But let me just go back over them because, like I said, I have a feeling that the stream was not being heard because I think that the microphone cut off. But 8 reasons why you can't find a man. Number 1, you're not looking for one. Number 2, you don't want one. And number 3, you are not ready for one. Number 4, they're taken. Number 5, they're dead. Number 6, they're in jail. Number 7, they're gay. Number 8, you're just out of luck. And number 9, your standards are too high. And number 10, you're looking for someone to fit that description. Okay. So those are the 8 reasons why you can't find a man. Hey, thank you for joining me on this evening and appreciate your feedback and your input. As I always say, peace and love.